Good. Oh, I missed it. Good morning, you beautiful people. How could I miss that? Why? It's just... Oh, man, that sucks. Good morning, you beautiful people. I guess nighttime, actually. You know, in my old series, in my Xbox One series, the very first one that I'm embarrassed about, I always used to begin the episode when it was morning in Minecraft, just because, hello, I thought that would be, like, really cool. Yeah. Totally didn't do that anymore. Don't do that anymore. But welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft experience. This bunny's on the slime block. This bunny's on the slime block. Welcome to my rabbit farm today. Oh no, don't go anywhere. Oh, he went somewhere. Oh, you died anyway. Welcome back. Today on this experience, I wanted to show you guys a little bit more building in this area. I showed you kind of making the river yesterday, or not yesterday, it was yesterday for me, the last episode, and these floating islands are just magical. I love them so much. I think they're so great and atmospheric. I want more of them. But I did finish the river here. You can see some of the changes I made. I made this look a little bit more professional, like it was actually a place one time, like it was actually somewhere really nice and well kept. And you can see the fences kind of give off that as well. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. Oh, another bunny died. Oh, I gotta breed him soon here. Yeah, like this was a fence before. You only used to walk across here, but these rabbits are something, like it's all graded now and it's not so professional looking anymore. So I really like that. I may add like jungly or jungle wood down there just to make it look a little wet. So I think that'll be nice. I like the dark oak right here because if I use spruce or like jungle wood or oak wood, it's gonna blend in a little bit too much with this. Maybe not oak wood. I may try that, but I went with dark oak just to get that color popping a little bit more. Plus we have it running throughout here, so I think that'll be nice. But today there's really two things I want to get done here. This upper area, almost done. This upper area is almost done. And I'm doing that thing in Minecraft where I stay on one project for the longest time. Guys, I am not a good multitasker. You know, that has been up there for the longest time. I thought that, you know, that was going to be my next project. I thought, you know, tree farm, that was going to be next. No, turns out not that way, and that is too big of a floating island. I have a little bit more going on there than when I started, so I'm really excited for that project, but it's going to be a long, drawn-out project, so I may just do that in the background because it is going to be boring. But anyway, today, what I want to do, like I said, I've got a little bit more of this to do, and I've really got two main things that I want to do up here first. The first thing I want to do is, can I say to do a little bit more, please? Let's do that. I want to add another floating island, although I want this one to be a little bit different. Actually, two more floating islands. So one of them is going to have a carrot farm. Actually, I think they both might have a little bit of carrots on them. And the other one is going to basically have the same thing, except I was wondering if I could put a jungle tree in here, and that would be pretty nifty to have. Do I want to go up too? Let's get really vertical here. Yeah, let's go crazy. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. And that's why you don't see me build much on camera, because it's a lot of, let's do this, let's go back and then look at it, but we'll do our best right here. Now the key to floating islands, at least for me, is to not go super big. That is super big, so let's not do that. Let's keep them small, keep them quaint, and keep them comfortable right here. There's a bunch of mobs out there. Really should not have done this at night, but anyway, we'll make do with what we got. Right up here. Oh, and the next thing that I am planning on putting in here, I tried not to say to do again, is finish up this area down there. You know, I have this garden area that I plan on having, but other than that, I think we can finish this, maybe not this episode, but by the next episode, you know. By Friday, I think we could have a nice looking upper area, at least satisfactory for me. I want to add like a gravel road down there, but I'm not sure where exactly I want that to be or to go or to, I don't know, run from. I want a path definitely running across with the river, and definitely one going into the house. So into the house all the way through the river, I think that'd be great. And then right here, I don't know what we'll have there. We'll put something there, maybe like a rabbit bouncy house thing. Again, not really too sure, but that, at least with the road and these final 2 floating islands, we should be good. For next week, we can head on downstairs, down underground, and put the automated stuff. Let's take a look at what this is. I can't believe I missed that jump at the beginning of the episode. That's embarrassing. Okay, that's nice. I like that from here. I think that's cool. The thing is, we're not going to be able to see the carrots that are growing on top of there, which is quite alright for now. I don't have a problem with that quite yet. We'll see if I do. Oh yeah, that's good. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to move it back a little bit. I want to move it back a little bit because I want it to start here, and then we're going to have another one probably right there. And then we can have something there. Yes, that'll be good. That'll be good. All right, let's head on down here. Let's take a nap right there. I still haven't figured out what I want to put up front here. I know it's kind of like a shop area, and so I want to put something here. And I already have like the rabbit's foot back here, so I don't know. We'll put something there. We will. Let's. That might take a while. So let's work on the gravel pathway for a little bit. What I like to do I even have any gravel? I don't. Well, time to go get some blocks. What else do I need, Donuts? Think about what else we need here. Maybe some dark oak wood. Let's bring some jungle wood as well. Anyway, let's talk for a little bit. You guys are the best. I love you guys. You have been so supportive of this Minecraft series as of late, and it is amazing to get your feedback. I put up a video on Monday, and that went rather well. I was just kind of updating you guys, like, hey, this is what I planned for this. Is this alright? Making sure we're on the same page. I'm not doing anything super wrong for you guys that you're like, no, Donuts, we don't want you to do that, or this is boring, let's stop doing that. So I think overall the way I'm going about this is rather well, so that is always a good thing to hear. We don't have any jungle tree saplings over here. It's a bummer. Let's get some of this. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll take some of you. Let's see. My main concern actually with that video was... What did I come here for? Gravel. My main concern with that video was The Walking Dead, because I don't mind like not getting views or likes or anything like that. It's really not a big deal to me. But I also want to make content that you guys are going to enjoy, and it's not like you guys have to watch every single series on my channel. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But I don't want to spam your guys' sub box, because the #1 thing that will get me to unsubscribe or to keep me from subscribing to somebody is a whole lot of videos that I don't plan on watching. And so that is something that I try to avoid. I'm trying not to. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm trying not to. That's not going to make it. I try to avoid putting up too many videos. I try to avoid too many series that you guys aren't going to watch. Not that I want you to watch every single video. I mean, ideally, of course, yes, that's always good. But y'all are human beings, right? Like, we got lives to do. We got stuff to do and places to be, and we don't got time for all this stuff. And this was in the world download. If you were ever so, if you wanted to do that, and yeah, that stuff. But look at that, huh? Isn't that just beautiful? I love that. And that over there, this is turning out really nice. I want to do something here now, because it just feels like this big empty space. But yeah, that's really encouraging to see. I love that. I love the way that looks. And we're gonna have our secret entrance right here. Oh, this is actually not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be a log. You can see Sticky Piston right there. That is where our entrance is gonna be for the secret underground rabbit farm. And I still have yet to design exactly the theme I want to do around there, but that's definitely where it's going to be. We're gonna have the piston pull back and then go down somewhere and then have a bunch of rabbits farmed up down there. So that'll be that. Let's get this pathway going. I'm just trying to plan out, where do we want it to be? Where do we want it to go? I think the best thing to do right now is to just start it right here, and then we can get on going like that. Perfect. Alright, that's going to be very good. And then we'll come up and just kind of dig out a little area, right, like so. And then we can continue on down this way. Now this is a pretty basic way of making a path, but it's definitely aesthetically pleasing to me. And hopefully to you guys as well. And then do I want it just to stop there? Maybe if we open up into this area and just have it be, you know, like how if you go to the mountains or go near a river, you get that gravelly sand / dirt area. That's definitely what I'm gonna go for here. And I'll do it probably around the river as well, but we are not gonna have time for that this episode, I know that for sure. But that should be alright. We'll do a little bit more of this. Yeah, so actually what I was planning on putting up there is one floating island and then another floating island and a waterfall in between. I think that is going to look just gorgeous. I think it's going to look beautiful, and hopefully you guys agree. As far as the underground section, I do of course have the constant theme of wanting it to feel fancy, wanting it to feel really nice and clean. Underground up top is where we're going to have our really fun and wacky kind of designs, but down below want it to be very clean, organized. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Getting used to my mouse a little bit more. Really fun. Alright, maybe let's go get some coarse dirt. That'll be good. So as far as underground goes, I was thinking, because we have this wooden theme right here, this wooden, I don't know what you would call it, building, I guess, house, farm, I don't know what you call these, but little store, shops, areas, tents, yeah. I thought we could have that underground as well, kind of that theme. Like you walk into the underground area and it is like this, but bigger. Like the theme of that is the wooden style. I'm so sorry, my words are not being good today. That's... If you could see what's in my head, I promise you it wouldn't be crazy. Nothing says crazy, or nothing says not crazy like somebody saying he's not crazy, right? That's great. Anyway. His coarse dirt is genius. I never knew, like watching people use coarse dirt, I was like, alright, that's kind of nice, but until you use it, it's like, it's the best thing ever. It's the perfect color, it's the perfect texture. I really like it. And let's put some more gravel over here. There we are. And then we will do that for the rest. I want to put... I was thinking about putting sand, but I think that might contrast a little bit too much. Let's put some grass back, because I definitely don't think all of that needs to be dirt. I would put stone in here. Maybe cobblestone would be a little detail we could use. Maybe moss stone. Maybe. I know that's gonna bother me. I have to fill all those in, otherwise it will bother me. And you can see where we kind of missed a little bit here and there. Like right here, we can put a little bit more. Let's put a piece of gravel here and there. Maybe a piece of coarse dirt there. And then back to this. There we go. That's nice. That's a good looking path. So let's come on up here. And then we can get some of this. Alright. And then, oh, I love that. And we'll add all of this stuff to there as well. And then I want to get some cobblestone slabs. Oh, perfect. I think we might need more than 3 though. Right there. Maybe one more. Just one more. Alright, alright. And this is going to be a whole nother project. I mean, there's just too much stuff to do. There's too much stuff to do. A garden area here. I do want like a tree area. It's going to be a lot smaller. The main building is going to be probably just getting this done and how I want to do that. So that shouldn't be too difficult, but it will be exciting. It will be interesting. I'm not much of an organic person. Like, I really, like, if you guys haven't been able to tell, my buildings in Minecraft usually consist of a box that looks pretty. Yep, that's it. That's so this sort of stuff is really difficult for me to do, to get down, but I think we're doing quite alright here. I think we'll put those right there, and then we'll have the remaining 5 just kind of here in places. I think that's gonna look really nice. Of course, pathways are pretty messy, so there really isn't a, oh, that looks like a terrible path, unless you add a little bit too much block spam, which we're getting close to, but I think we can avoid if we just stop right here. Yeah, alright, and then we can bone meal this, because this is going to be the icing on the cake. This is a boring, flat, you know, piece of grass right here, and that's not too exciting. But adding bone meal, this is of course too much bone meal. All right, I will go through and I'll like get rid of some, put some flowers in and all that stuff. No, you cannot die. You are one of the rare ones. I'm sorry. That guy looked at me like, where are you going? All right, on up here. I never get tired of this. Sometimes I'll just run through this off camera just for fun. Alright, up here, can we see? Can we get a good view? Let's go down here. Oh yeah, that's definitely good. I like that. I like that a lot. I think it's definitely worth it. There's a flower on your face. Alright, let's look down here. Oh yes, gorgeous. Perfect. Right up to there. Maybe add a piece of grass right there where that andesite is. Oh, that'll be great. That'll be great. I love that. But yeah, I think that'll do us for this episode. Sorry for the like in-between episode, but I think a little bit of you actually let's go in here. We'll end the episode after we get these carrots. But a little bit of building on camera, really nice. This is a Fortune 3. I'm not sure if this still works or if they fixed it, but it used to get you a little bit more carrots, so that's why I break it with the axe. Although it doesn't take durability, so I don't think it works. So we'll take all that. Very good, very good. And that should be good. I've wanted to add several secret entrances. In fact, that reminds me of something that I want to do with you. It shouldn't take too long at all. We'll do that. Alright, that's very good. That's very good. And we should be able to breed all of these beautiful bunnies now. Yep, we definitely should be able to with the extra ones we have elsewhere. And so what I wanted to do is I want to go right about there. We see that Jeb Sheep is still going strong. Bam! Just like so. And I wanted to add a little something else. Maybe a decorative piece. Like, you know, up here we have this smooth stone and stone brick kind of facade right there. I kind of wanted to echo that over here in a sense. You know, add a little something. Not too much because, like I said, it is not functional. I just punched that rabbit for no reason. It is not functional as a fence anymore, and it's like degraded over time. That's kind of the same thing I want to go for right here. I will add some granite underneath here. I will add some glowstones, maybe some sea lanterns and that sort of stuff, just to make this area pretty. But I thought I would kind of show you guys the beginning little part of this. It definitely adds another area, another sense, another level of detail to this, and that is very, very nice. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to finish that floating island. You guys can see that's all I've been doing. I've been digging up, making the platform, digging down, and then just adding the dirt and the stone on the side. As far as the greenery goes, you can see that's all I've been doing, just kind of digging out, placing blocks, and that sort of stuff. But I think that'll do us for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Minecraft morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.